One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is and the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Vanderbilt's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he...
Turning on the Jets. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Commodores will hustle to the line.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A lot of urgency for this offense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So SMU's offense will have its first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Dropping back, it's Duff. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He lobs one high down the left side. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Applewhite. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense breaks the huddle, it's third down. Dropping back, it's Duff. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Commodores will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield, it's Duff. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, that's back-to-back games, this guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires on the move. Fakes to grab. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
It's complete. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got his man downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play clock.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Duff. Pressure coming. Looking for the goal line. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Snap in the shotgun. They brought the heat and they get him on the ground. And a 4th down sack stops this drive cold.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this, well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, running back gets to give. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
You know, as an offense, you've got to do a better job pass protecting, and you've got to start thinking about max protection at this point of the game, because if you don't get hats on hats, your quarterback goes down on his own 2-yard line. You're lucky you didn't give up a safety.
The Commodores will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Creates a little space. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Duff. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Mustangs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
To the air, it's Duff. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down, lost the throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Working that wide receiver screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Commodores are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Takes the handoff. It's Applewhite. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass, it's Duff. Pocket breaking down. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Commodores are in the hurry-up.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They just needed inches. Instead, they lost 3 feet. What a play by the defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll move the tight end. To throw, it's Duff. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. They send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Working the middle, it's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Oh, better look out! And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown Doors!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Florida is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up 14 over Colorado. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Duff. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Lots of running room. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. That should be the final play of the 1st half. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Just a well-oiled offensive machine. They make the play, they get the spike, and now a chance to score before the break. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Smashes it between the uprights. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively 1st half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Trying to set the tone with the run. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hand off from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Duff. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on! He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Commodores send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Going to run it. It's Applewhite. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Duff. He hurls one deep down the left side. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
At the 46-yard line. And that's a first down.
They'll go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Power football with the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun. Give on the inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Commodores want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Commodores need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Oh, it's out! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
A little screen to the running back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Commodores in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to set up the screen. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Commodores are marching down the field.
First down, Commodores.
He's got it on the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And to christen this 4th quarter, they'll try to hang a 3 on the board. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 10 over TCU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give on the inside. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Dropping back, it's Duff. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. On the option. Now the pitch. Looking for the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Back to throw, it's Duff. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, SMU. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits those uprights right in half. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They go to the ground. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coach.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Scanning the field, it's Duff. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Mustangs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes! Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. He's looking to pass. Pucks it out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies to try to convert on 4th down.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Commodores will hustle to the line.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd down, going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Wants to throw. It's Duff. Fires to the big fella. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Duff. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Let's not make this thing get close, right? I got a 2-possession lead. I get the ball back with, close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some first downs.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Vandy.
And with this touchdown, man, you got to get a little bit excited. Getting your first win of the season. First 2 weeks has not gone how you wanted it to go. But today, put a good game together. Offense now scoring this last touchdown. Defense go out, hold on, don't make big mistakes, and you got your first dub of the season.
Riding up to add another. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas State has the lead right now. San Marcos has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over UTSA. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wide open downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
29 on the play. And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Duff. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Got him downfield. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. A hot